Here's the situation. Airline employees, we could all be out of a job in a few years if things don't change in a global airline industry. Sound crazy? It's true. Let's break it down. First, meet Emirates Airline, Etihad Airways, and Qatar Airways. Right now, they have an advantage over U.S. airlines because they are illegally subsidized by their country's governments. Subsidized? What does that mean? It means that their governments give them billions of dollars so they can lower ticket prices and in turn get more business. Maybe you're thinking cheaper tickets. Why is that a bad thing? Well, if they were doing it legally, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Competition is good. But basically, this extra money coming from their governments means they don't have to make a profit. They can set ticket prices as low as they want because they'll always have money. Meanwhile, the rest of us are following the rules. And we're losing business because of it. These airlines have already severely impacted competition in Europe. And the United States is their next target. They've increased their number of flights to the U.S. by more than 50% in the last 2 years. And they're just getting started. Their intentions are evident with their orders for more than 500 wide-body aircraft. That's more than twice the number of wide bodies on order by the U.S. and Chinese carriers combined. The numbers don't add up. So what does that mean for us, the American carriers? It means that we've already had to stop flights to certain international destinations simply because we cannot compete with their unreasonably low prices. And for every route we lose, 1,500 Americans lose their jobs. 1,500 people. 1,500 families. That is just something we can't accept. And what about military travel? That's another big issue. If we keep losing international routes, we won't be able to get our military where it needs to go. Yes, often our military personnel depend on commercial flights, us, to get where they need to be, to protect and serve overseas. If all of this is illegal, why hasn't anyone done anything about it? That's the thing, we have. The U.S. has trade agreements with these airlines' home countries, United Arab Emirates and Qatar, called Open Skies Agreements, which explicitly restrict these exact sorts of things. They're openly breaking these agreements. So yeah, this is a lot. It's scary and it's not exactly simple. But here's the good news. We can do something about it. We can fight for American jobs. A handful of countries have already been successful in stopping the airlines' illegally subsidized growth. Canada, for example, took a stand against them flooding the Canadian market, and despite pressure, came out on top. Air Canada just opened new international routes as a result. So we know it can be done. Now it's our turn to take action. We have a new administration and a new president who promised to save American jobs. If we all speak up, we won't be ignored. It's up to us to stay educated and demand action. It's easy to get involved. Visit delta.com/ourfight to urge President Trump and Congress to enforce the Open Skies Agreements with United Arab Emirates and Qatar. Yes, this is political, but no, it's not politics. This is our future, and it's our fight.